Peace, Hotep, Duau, Duau, Hetepu, Hetepu. To all of you joining me here today, Anuk, Ast Maat Tf Nut. Anuk means I am. And today on my platform, I am sharing how to use your Ancient Rasaurian Calendar. This is a 3-in-1 solar, sidereal, lunar calendar. The one we're going to be looking at today is the 2020 through 2021 calendar year, the Crumb TV edition of the Ancient Rasaurian Calendar. Now, we are in the month of Men, M-I-N, so you see men here, and we are going to be discussing Abet, which means month, Abet of Men. And you are here watching Take the Gregorian Calendar Off of Your Wall. The Gregorian calendar is fraudulent. It's fraudulent. And this calendar is a tool in getting rid of the Hellenization and the fact that we've been lobotomized, Hellenized and lobotomized. This is a tool to assist us with removing ourselves from that system. Now, I have a segment. It's called CBOS and CBOTs, and I forget the rest of it. But either way, it's a meeting, a pre-meeting to this broadcast. And in that pre-meeting, I reach out to all of you, CBOS and CBOTs, and that means teacher and or student. And the T is feminine, so CBOTs is feminine, CBOS is masculine. So in that segment, it is an effort to reach out to all of you and see what it is that you want to know about this ancient Rasaurian calendar. So it's, again, not for us to come to you from the Naga ship and teach you what we think that you want to know. It's not for us to set a curriculum and come to you with our curriculum. It is for you to share with us your voice, your thoughts, your feedback, comments, however you want to relate it to me, and tell us what you want to know, and then we'll bring it. Also, if there are any CBOS, any teachers that you want to see here with me, let me know that, of course, as well, and I will contact them and we'll make that happen. So, for example, that could be Siba Patah Sikarasar, and that could also be Siba Ramontef Quib. And if there's anyone else, just let me know, and again, we'll manage that. Now, before we get started, I'm going to clarify the name of that video that I mentioned. It's called CBOS of the Ancient Khemetic Rasaurian Calendar. So anytime you see that come up, that's a meeting. And if you missed that meeting, of course, leave your feedback in the comment section. I read the comment sections, and I will address your comment during the Take the Gregorian Calendar Off of Your Wall broadcast, which I'm doing today. So today's content is feedback from those who reached out to me, and I'm presenting that feedback today. So before we get started any further, recognizing the Queen Mother Goddess, the Mut Natar herself, Sharbay, from Facebook, speaking greetings, Queen Mother Goddess, and greetings, Duau, Duau to you as well. Now, okay, and of course, if you have any questions, any feedback during this broadcast, I will address those as well. So if you missed the meeting, you didn't get a chance to leave it in the feedback of that broadcast, you can do it here today. And of course, if you missed the live, leave the comments here. I stay up with the comments. I'll get them and I'll present it in a future broadcast. So we're going to get started here. What I'm going to do first is present my Hesi so that I can speak to you, and so that my words are found to be Macharu, which means true of voice, before the ancient ones, the ancestors, and the Puat Netcharus. And so at this time, I will present my Hesi. Hetepu, Hetepu, Duau, Duau, Anezarek Ramech, Imhotep. Greetings and divine greatness, divine excellence to the first families. Also to all of you joining me here today on Take the Gregorian Calendar Off of Your Wall, I Bet Men. And to my Nagas, Shimsa Harus, Nesubitis, Mutnatart, Sebas, Sebats, and Hamets, the immortal ones of Ma'at cherished, of the phenomenon of precession, New Age Order, Great Golden Age of Ma'at HaPSR, and to all citizens, descendants of the Nile Valley Cultural Cosmic Collective Consciousness Spirituality. O Ra Nebertesha Ra, the she and he, the mother and father of all existence, the master and possessor of light and radiation, of heat and movement. We ask that you bless us humble servants for Ankh life being, now present. For we seek the counsel of the ancient ones and practice daily the ancient Ma'atian ways and ancient Ma'atian truths. We strive evermore to become one with thee in this world and in the existence to come. We ask that you bless us on this, the 124th Haru after the helical rising, 236 Haru remaining until Ubin Soptit, Soptit Cyrus rising, Upuat Samai Tau We, Wet Brent Pet Digit Heb, the 16th Haru, the 4th Abet of Men, the 2nd Haru of Twamutef, the 4th Haru, the 1st Abet, 2nd season of Aket, Renpet number 10, AFNK/ST after founding of New Kemet, Naga Kemet, Samai, Tau We, phenomenon of precession, New Age Order, Great Golden Age of Ma'at HaPSR. We ask that you bless our families and friends and all those of us who gather together to worship in your most holy, sacred, and glorious ancient Tamarian name of Ra Nebertesha Ra. For in the art of seeking you, there is much comfort. So as it is spoken, so let it be written, so shall it be done, so let it be, for now and forever forward. Ra Nebertesha Ra, Panatar Pu, Pama'at, Ankwaz Dejed, Ank Uja Seneb, Ubin Nefer, Ker, Panebu, Haru, Ma'ati, rising always in divine excellence with Ma'at, every day, all day, Duau, Duau. So I just performed my Hesi, and at this time we're going to get started with today's lesson. Now, a few housekeeping moments here. Let me get this for y'all. So this again is the calendar. And now some people don't have a calendar, and that's okay. You can order your calendar. We have global distributors. We are still accepting calendars for the 2020 through 2021 Gregorian calendar year. And again, this is a 3-in-1 calendar. So as you transition your learning from the fraudulent calendar to the Rasaurian calendar, you'll be able to do that with ease because the Gregorian calendar is overlays the Rasaurian calendar, and also included is the Sidereal calendar. So we have Seba Patel Secret's PayPal account that is shown here on the screen. And he also accepts postal money orders, and the mailing address is there for the money orders. We also have the PatahOriginals.com website, as well as my PayPal account, TNT Boss. And of course, we have our Etsy shop, and that is my Cash App that's listed there. And Seba Patah Secret Star has a Cash App as well. It is $ or money sign. Patah, PTAHSKR for seeker, and Asar, ASAR. And with your calendar, you will receive, and when you go to PatahOriginals.com, this is the website, this is what it looks like, and as it says, postal money orders accepted. With the purchase of your calendar, and this is the Etsy shop, with the purchase of your calendar, you will receive the free PDF of the Cosmic Egg in an email. You will also receive in an email a free MP3, the MP3, whichever one the audio one is, MP3 of a guide to complement the use of your calendar. Also, these calendars are $25, and they will be autographed by your distributor. And also right now, and that's some more contact information there for you. Also right now, we are setting up an account on Amazon. So the calendar will soon be available to purchase on Amazon. What housekeeping do I want to do next? Okay. Now, the calendar, you'll buy it. Or on one of the broadcasts, you can get the calendar for free. We have that opportunity available to you as well. We're not here to dig in your pockets and get all of your funds, your fiat. We are here to assist you, to help you remember. And so the classes like this one here today is free. And this is, I have it one time each, I bet, each month. I bet means month. And I also have a class on like tomorrow, which you would call Thursday. We have a class each Thursday. I am here with my Siba Patah Secret Sar, and sometimes we have others join us on the panel, such as Siba Ramutef Queb or Siba Keper Patah. And we come to you with the knowledge of the precious treasure, which is immortality. And that series comes each Thursday. And right now, I think we're on segment 12, which will be tomorrow at 7 p.m. So these classes are free. And there are also classes that you can pay for. They are one-on-ones and or group meetings, like our Zoom meeting with Siba Patah Secret Sar, where he breaks down in other levels the knowledge that you will obtain from purchasing your calendar and the complimentary 2 free items that come with your purchase. So the Zoom meetings with Siba Patah Secret Sar are on Tuesdays and Fridays. If you're interested, contact me. Those classes are $20, and you can pay him through, of course, money order and his CashApp and PayPal. And if there's any other payment method you need, just contact us, inbox me. I'll set you up with all that information. And so we have free classes. We have private classes that cost you money. So it's up to you to get the knowledge. But we're here, we're available, and I'm going to continue. So we are here today to learn about the calendar. Some items I'm not going to address, maybe because they've already been addressed, and I'd like to advance the class. And of course, I might touch on a few things, but it's not my intent to backtrack. If you like further information on any topic I don't cover today, you can inbox me for that information as well. Now, my Siba Patah Secret Sar, he will start most presentations with a poem. And I'd like to share this poem today because I think it is, I think it's useful. I think it's necessary. So this poem reads, before the Romans and the Greeks, there were 9 days in every week, and time was kept by charting stars that were visible on our calendar. Let me increase this for them. Aware of movement of the earth, stars, and moons, these ancient African indigenous primordial Nagas, Shemsa Harus, Nesubitis, Hamets, Sibas, and Sibats, the immortal ones of Ma'at, cherished peoples, were cosmically attuned. And right quick, since I'm in the poems, I'd like to share my favorite poem, and it reads, Anuk Haru, Anuk Haru. I give you my wings so that you may fly. I give you my eyes so that you will never die. O you divine Nagas, Shemsa Harus, Nesubitis, Hamet, Sibas, and Sibats Mutnatarts, the immortal ones of Ma'at cherished. Gather, gather, come hither, come nither. Rally unto me, and I will lead you to the true righteous Ma'atian path of immortality. Follow the movement of the stars, Soptit, Cyrus, and Ra, and you will find yourself in a perfect state, in space and time. Acknowledge the divine cosmic environment that you are seeing, and you will desire to acquire the ability to experience the phenomenon of being. So that was my favorite poem. I appreciate you all letting me share that. And greetings to the Mutnatart, Shantae Norvell. She speaks greetings, Queen, from Facebook. Greetings to you as well. Duau, Duau. I appreciate you being here. And I keep track of myself. Now, okay. So going here, I need to find this. So I have right now, I'm going to share not only the month of men, because I've not yet, what I realized is I have not yet shared what the actual month of the calendar looks like. Not the month, the days. So I have prepared to share this with you now, so we can look a little closer at the month of men today. Give me a few moments, because I had a question. Now this question comes from someone feedback in the audience, and is based on the HESI. So when I present my HESI, I share with everyone the time, the day. Peace to my sharer, Abdiel Ben Levi El. He speaks peace to the family. Much love for sharing this info from my YouTube channel. And I speak Duau, Duau to my Siba. Now, okay. So someone wanted to know, let me get this bigger. Okay. Someone wanted to know, now when you open your calendar, in the top left corner, you'll see men, and that's what it looks like. In the bottom, in the main part of your screen, you'll see what's at the bottom of the calendar for each month. That's the bottom page. So here, I'll show you where I'm at in this calendar. And again, if you don't have your calendar, you can follow along and or run this video back and play it when you have your calendar. So here is men, and it's also here. Okay, so this is the men reference for today. And when you open your calendar, this sheet here, that's what you'll see I'm about to share now. So that's where I'm at when I open my calendar. All right. So on here, this is again a 3-in-1 solar sidereal lunar calendar. And so there's so in the HESI, there's the solar section. And so I mentioned Duau, Duau, Siwa Kwame, Amen, Minra Kimbro. He speaks greetings, Sibat Joy Allen from Facebook. Duau, Duau, Siba. And Siba Kwame, he has a gift of interacting with me directly or indirectly and complimenting my teachings when I'm on here. So I appreciate his presence. I'm sure he has value to add, and I will be sharing what he is sharing with you all as well. So I appreciate, because we all come together, we work, we build together, and this is not just about me. I'm just a presenter. I'm here. I'm a student like all of you, so I am learning as well, and I can learn something from one of you today. So I appreciate you all being here and giving me the opportunity to learn from you. I do. Thank you. Okay, so back to the calendar. So again, yes, in my HESI I mentioned it's the 124th day after the heliacal rising. So we are right now speaking about the solar part of the calendar. And let me share here, the 124th day. So if you're looking at your fraudulent Gregorian calendar, you'll be looking right here, and it's November 25th according to the fraudulent Gregorian calendar. Now, according to the Rasaurian calendar, it's the 124th day. So that's this day here. And also, you heard me mention Tuau Maat Tf. So this is Tuau Maat Tf here, and we'll talk more about each one of these days of the week and how they correspond with these rows here underneath them. So on the solar side of the calendar, it is the 124th day after the heliacal rising. And I mentioned Sopted Cyrus rising. So we're looking at that star when we talk about the 124th day. And it is the 16th Haru. So Haru means day. So when I say Haru, HRW, I'm speaking of the day. Hold up. Okay. So, okay, it's the 16th Haru. Now, there are 9 days in every week. It was in the poem I stated earlier. And just if you count across, there are 9 days. So this is 9 days here. Then you come down 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So this is the 16th day of the month of men, which is the 4th month, the 4th Abet. This is the 16th day of the month. Okay. So that's how we come up with, that's how the numbers that we speak in our head, see, these are the numbers we're talking about. So far we have this the 124th day. And if you count from this day back to, hold on, from this day back to the first day of the year, which is July 25th, then that's where we get the 236 days. So here we're counting back. No, the whole is 200. My bad. Let me start over. 236 days remaining in the year. 124 days of the year so far. So we start here on the 124th day. And if you count back, men, and then through Sobek, and then through Renunet, and then to the first month of the year, which is Tahuti or Jehudi, and the new year is on July 25th of the Gregorian calendar. This is the first day. So we're 124 days after that. And with 360 days in a year, that leaves us with 236 days remaining. So again, we're in the this is the 16th day of this month. And we are in the 4th month of the year, which is men. And again, men month is Abet. All right. Now, it is the 2nd of Tuau Maat Tf. So here on top, we have the days of the week. And we're going to start with Ra here. And next is Tahuti and Seb and Ast and Mesta. Then we have Hapi and Tuau Maat Tf, Quebsanef, and Haru. I'm going to write these down for you all. Sirius Sopted rising. Yes, Siba Kwame. What did I get up for? Okay. So the first day is Ra, R-A. I'm going to spell it out. I think I'm going to type it out. Next day is Tahuti or Jehudi. Seb is S-E-B or S-B because we don't use the E except for with assistance with pronouncing the words, pronunciation purposes. So we have Ra, Tahuti, and Seb. Then we have Ast, A-S-T, Mesta, M-S-T-A. Then we have Quebsanef, Q-U-E-B-S-A-N-E-F. EB. No, we got no Tf Nut Tf. My bad. Tf Nut Tf. TUAMUTEF. And next we have Quebsenef. QEBSEN. Did I say Happy? Hold on. Mesta, then Happy, HAPII. Then Tf Nut Tf, then Quebsenef, and then Heru, HERU. All right. Okay. All right. Then we have the lunar part of the calendar. So hold on. With the solar calendar, there are 36 days in a month, and counting up from across the top, there's 9 days and there's 4 weeks. So 9 times 4 is 36. Then we have the lunar calendar, and the lunar calendars have 30 days. The lunar calendar has 30 days in each month. So in our Hesi, we will speak of the 4th Heru. So it's the 4th day of the lunar calendar in its first month, and it's in the second. We're in the second season of Akhet. So with the lunar calendar, today is the 4th day, Heru, the first month, Abet, and the second season, Akhet. And I have a folder, and I misplaced it. I'm going to work around that. Okay, I found it. Very necessary. Okay. Next, we're going to talk about more questions here, more of the questions. Okay, now here are some tips I gave someone. Now, I myself, I have one-on-one teaching classes, and I work with the students at their pace. If there is any level of questioning that I cannot manage, I pass it along to Siba Ramul Tefqueb or Siba Patat Sigrasar. But so far, I've been okay with assisting everyone that has reached out to me for one-on-one teachings. Those teachings are free. I don't charge for those. The only thing you might have to do is wait for me to get back to you. So it costs something. Just patience is what it will cost you so far, I think. If it's more, of course, you'll let me know. So, okay. So this is something I share with someone as far as keeping track of these days. I told them to start. So go to July 25th in your calendar, the first day, and mark every 30th day yourself. And then you'll know for yourself, according to your mark on your calendar, when the lunar calendar starts in here. Okay? You'll know for yourself when it starts. So every 30 days, you'll mark your calendar. So here, the first 30 days is right here. And you'll mark your calendar. You'll put a mark there and you'll know it's 30 days. And then you'll continue on and you'll start the next count of 30 days. So you yourself can mark your calendar each 30 days and you'll know when it's a lunar calendar, and the solar calendar does not need to be marked because there are consistently 36 days on each page. So the solar is already marked for you. Okay? 36 days every time. Also, I suggest that people write the name of the days of the week up here above each day in the white. I use my calendar as a study tool, so I have more than one calendar, and I have one I write in and one that I don't, because at some point I wanted to know how I was doing from my learning by memory. So I wrote in one, or I'd write a side note. You might not want to write in your calendar, so just write a note or a graph, draw it out yourself, or write the names of the days of the week so you know which is which. Ra, Tahuti, Seb, Ast, Mesta, Hapi, Tuamutef, Quebsanuf, and Heru. And hold on. Sometimes when you're reading something like the image, you notice the month number is the same. Okay, so I also share with someone that okay, so the month of men. Okay, so we're looking at the comparison of the solar calendar and the lunar calendar right now. The lunar calendar will always be, I don't know, like their placements, first place, second place. The lunar calendar, the solar calendar will always hold on to the month longer of men. The lunar calendar, because it has less days, will go into the next month, Het Heru. So the lunar will be in Het Heru before the solar gets into Het Heru. And it's because there's 30 days in each Abet, each month. So the lunar calendar will reach Het Heru first. So in our HESI, and you follow us in these broadcasts, you will hear in the first segment, we'll say the month of men. And then in the lower part segment of our HESI, we'll say, well, we won't say it, but we'll know it. We're speaking of Het Heru in the next month. So that is just a side note. And that's probably mostly for those of you who will know to speak your HESI. And as you learn to speak your HESI, you'll know why you may say men and then Het Heru is implied later in the HESI the same day. Now, also I'll share, like I share with this one person, for an average of 2 months, the lunar and solar calendar is in the same month. But other than that, they're in different months. So again, the lunar will be here in Het Heru first for about 6 days. And then we'll have the lunar and solar in the same month. And so the upcoming month is Het Heru, and we'll meet again to speak about Het Heru later. And one reason, let's see, that I picked this time to do this calendar, to do this broadcast on the Abet of men, is because right now, according to the fraudulent Gregorian calendar, and I'm going to just address it. I'm not even going to talk about it. Some of us are facing the Thanksgiving tomorrow. You probably are in your kitchen cooking, preparing, or making some preparations for that fraudulent holiday. I brought all this before tomorrow in an effort to assist those that need this knowledge to separate from that fraudulent information, as well as the upcoming Christmas, which is in the month of Het Heru, which we're speaking about now. Also, I think it's important to have this knowledge and to put your energy and yourself, your mind, your state of being where it should be, which is first frequency specifically. And speaking of first frequency specifically, the broadcast that I will be on with Ast Maat Tf Nut tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time will be on the topic. I'm probably mostly, because he always speaks about first frequency specifically, but tomorrow will definitely be focusing in on that and what it means. And so it'd be great to have all of you there. It'd be great to see you, invite someone, and so we can all work together to remember what it is that we are supposed to know, that we're supposed to remember. Okay, so we got the days of the week. Also, so we got the days of the week. Let's talk right quick. Let's cover the months, because we spoke about a few of the months. Let's go over the months in order. So first we have Tahuti. Then next we have Renunet. And then you can see how it's spelled there. So I'll have to spell it. Then next we have Sobek. The spelling's there for you. Each time it's all the month is always on the sides. Always there. It's color coordinated. I have broadcasts, earlier ones where we talked about the color. Yeah, the color is color coordinated. And we also covered that here in the register, which we'll probably do again in the future. And when I do that one, I'll have Ast Maat Tf Nut here with me for details, because I can give you the brief, I can give you the general of it, but Ast Maat Tf Nut is a wealth of knowledge, so I would definitely have him here with me. So next we have the month of Men, which we're talking about today. And as I mentioned, Heru is after. And then we have the month of Heru. Apet. And then Heru Kuti. Heru Kuti. HeruKhuti. Not sure how well y'all can see that in that yellow. And I also I plan to be here less than an hour today, so we're gonna make this quick. So if you have questions, any feedback, let me know and we can address them now. Or as I mentioned earlier, we could talk about it later. Leave it in the comments section and or inbox me. Speaking of inboxing me, I'm gonna share my contact information here. There you go. Then we have Sekhmet. And last we have the month of Ptah. There are 10 months in the year. There's 10 months. So if you wrote those down, you write numbers next to them, you should only have 10. Not 12. Not 12. And there are not 7 days. There are 9 days in every week. The solar calendar has 36 days in a month, and I bet. And the lunar calendar has 30 days in each, I bet, each month. So give you time to catch up, get your notes together. Again, any questions, let me know. And what I want to say is we have our study group, and the study group, you can join it. It's a Facebook Messenger study group. It's a disciplined study group. We must exercise the temple discipline. So when you come in, if you come with the knowledge from me, I'll give you the information for when you come into the group. But I know before you come into the group, you'll have to have a calendar. and all the other information I'll give you. So the group is free. You can come in and observe and study from our discussions. And if you have any questions, someone in the group is more than happy to assist you with the answer and or direct you on the path you should take. And also on my page, I shared a link to, we have our own social media website as well that we're using, and we have teachers on that site. That application, that website, there's a fee, and so that you do have to pay for. And it has many teachers. So, for example, we have Siba Patah Sikrasar, we have Siba Ramutef Kweb, which teaches you about the stars. He watches the stars and tracks the stars, so he has knowledge of the stars. And we also have Siba Kepra Patah, and he speaks about sound, vibration, frequencies, and many other things. So you can join there. And we also have apparel for sale in there as well. Many opportunities to get with those of us who are on the first frequency specifically and communicate with us and network with us outside of Facebook, outside of Instagram. It's ours. So you can communicate with us there as well. The link is on my Facebook page. I shared it there today. If you need the link, you don't have access to my Facebook page, inbox me. My email address is AstMaatTfNut@gmail.com. And AstMaatTfNut is the name I use for the school, the Holy House of Ra Tesha Parah. The school is called Tesha Parah, the Holy House of Ra. So within the school and during our studies and in the broadcast concerning the knowledge of immortality, the precious treasure, you will see me present myself as Ast Maat Tf Nut. I'm saying if there's anything else I wanted to share today. Because again, I'm bringing you your feedback. I'm bringing the feedback from the audience. So if it's not enough, if there's something I'm missing, let me know. But right now, I'm bringing you with those of you who asked for it. I'm bringing it. And if I'm done, that means I brought it. Hold on. All right. Yep. So I'm going to share that, like I shared with this one person. They were watching the segments. So we, again, at that time, we had 9 segments. They were watching all 9 segments of Take the Gregorian Calendar Off of Your Wall. They were watching the Precious Treasure Immortality series, those segments. And I politely suggested that they just come into, because there's a point where the broadcast might just seem a little bit redundant to you and you need a little bit more in depth. You're ready for the next level. I strongly suggest the next level is to come into our study group in Facebook and or request one-on-one meetings with me, myself, Siba Patah Sikrasar or Siba Ramutef Kweb. But definitely come into our study group and get the next level information there. And then next I will suggest, if you're ready for to get more knowledge, to attend our Zoom meetings, that will attend the Zoom meetings of Patah Sikrasar that we attend, us Sibas and Sibats. We attend those meetings again every Tuesday and Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's an opportunity for us to see each other visually. And if we have any questions, any comments or concerns, we share those with Siba Patah Sikrasar, and he addresses those. I've not yet seen a question that he has not answered. So these broadcasts are so general for you, or you're ready for the next level, you need more, I strongly suggest that you take those steps that I just mentioned. And I say that because in the broadcast, Ast Maat Tf Rasar will mix information. He'll pull information from the cosmic egg and he'll relate it to something, a part of the calendar. And then you may hear something that he speaks from the audio that we send out with your calendar, as well as all types of other things. Again, he's a wealth of information. So the broadcast can be overall, not really too specific. So for specific learning, specific question Q&A, I strongly suggest you join these groups. The group is free. There's not a fee. Just get your calendar, say you want to be in, and there you are. And you can observe and take notes. Let's see. Charbet says she has a better idea of how to read the calendar, and now she has to practice. Now I have to practice what I have learned. Yes. And inbox me if you have questions, and I'll be able to assist you. If you want. You can always inbox someone else as well, and or Q&A within the group that I mentioned. So I think that's it. Now I wanted to share something personally, because a part of my personal journey, which is what I shared with someone else while talking about the knowledge of this calendar and the teachings. As I mentioned in the beginning, you're welcome, Charbet. As I mentioned in the beginning, I am a student as well. I'm a teacher on a level. You know what I mean? I'm not a teacher. But I'll teach. You hear, you want to listen to me? I'll come. I'll share you what I know. But there's so much more to know. I share with one of the people in our one-on-ones in an inbox and through messenger that I bought my calendar this past February. What we know on the fraudulent Gregorian calendar is February. I bought my calendar then. I actually started broadcast as with Siba Patah and Siba Ramutef as guests on my Joy Allen, the Memoirs of a Karmic Dynasty platform. And throughout, over time, I slowly became a student with the knowledge that I was receiving from them for information purposes on my broadcast. Because on that broadcast, I'm known for busting up all lies. So anytime I know of something and I know that there's something I think that someone will gain power from, I bring it to my platform. So in the process, I become a student of the school of Tesha Para, the Holy House of Ra. And this is not a religion. It's not any of that. There's the books we learn primarily from is the calendar. That's why it's a requirement to be in the group, and the cosmic egg. So there is no Bible, there's no Quran, there's not any of that. This is not a religion, it's not a church, it's not any of that. So again, I bought my calendar in February. I had them on as guests on the show. I got into the study group for free that I mentioned to you all, and I sat in the observance capacity. And June, I was asked to attend the Renpet, which is the New Year celebration. July 25th is the New Year. That celebration took place in Boston, Massachusetts. And so you'll see pictures on our Facebook page. We share them in the broadcast from time to time. And so I was there at that event. I had just really got a handle on memorizing my Hesi, and was asked to get up on the stage and present my Hesi, which I did my best. And yeah, so I just started. And so I'm here. Over time, I've gotten better. You know, things grow on us. Excuse me. So you'll see broadcasts, and no one walked me through my HESI. I turned on some broadcasts from Crumb TV that Siva Patah Secret Star was in, and because I shared with someone else to do this as well. I wrote the HESI down as I heard Siva Patah Secret Star speaking it, and then I repeated. I would say what he said. Now, what I didn't realize at the time was that Siva Patah Secret Star posts the HESI on his page, his Facebook page, every day. And every day, as these days of the week change, he'll post the month. Now, his cover photo on Facebook is the month. Each day, he changes his profile picture to the day of the week. And then he posts under he puts in a post on his page the HESI. So suggestion to all of you, if you're interested in knowing the HESI, go to Siva Patah Secret Star's Facebook page. Read it there. If you want to hear it, you can run back one of those Crumb TV videos, and or want to Nell, there's more videos he's on with me. You can listen to those there. I didn't do all of that. I wasn't aware. Again, I'm a student, so I learned, and so some of the broadcasts, my enunciation's a little off, my level of being comfortable was off. It wasn't off. It was as if it's divine. It was where it was supposed to be. But I am somewhere else now in that, so it's well, it's great. I'm gonna share something. So yeah. Oh, also in the Facebook Messenger group I mentioned, each day Siva Patah Secret Sar and a few of the other Sibas and Sibats, they have audio recording of their HESI. And so if you're in that group, you can also listen to the HESI there. And I just wanted to share that. And again, I'm not going to be here over an hour, so I'm going to see what else I can share with you right quick. If there's anything else I was supposed to share. Nope, that's it. All right, so again, I just want to share with everyone. We will, okay, yep, I have one more with sharing, because I mentioned the Amazon, the calendars being sold on Amazon. I mentioned that earlier. What I'm also going to share is in that calendar are the Mutnatart Charbet. She has a business. It is her art studio. And so in the back of the calendar on Amazon, the Amazon account, the Amazon calendars, in the back will be ad space. So you have a business, you want to promote it and have ad space, let me know, and we'll get your business in the back of the calendar as well for the Amazon.com purchases. And she's not the only one that's featured there, but she's the only one in attendance today, so I'm sharing her information and her website, and I'm going to type it in here for y'all. And let me see, it's Shari Berry. I think it's Shari Berry Studio.com. So you can go check out her page. You don't have to wait for it to come on Amazon. You don't have to buy a calendar to know how to get the link to her studio and take a look at her art. You don't have to buy the calendar today. You don't have to do all that. You can don't have to buy the calendar at all. you can simply just type in shariberrystudio.com. Definitely, I suggest you check out her bestsellers. I'm going to have mine here. I got one coming. It's going to be behind me. So in my broadcast, I got a more splash of color because right now I have too much going on. But yeah, she definitely is going to be one that is has ad space in the Rasaurian Calendar. Renpet year number 10 on Amazon.com. And that is a special, that's going to be a special type calendar. So stay tuned for more information on that calendar. We in the Naga ship, we have a lot of projects that we're working on. We're coming up and they're being developed. So stay tuned for more information on those. And of course, as always, and I appreciate you all being here. I appreciate the interaction. I appreciate your feedback. And I'm going to leave here as my Siva Patah Secret Sar would, because I like how he always leaves out. And he says, according to the words of our paternal father, Asar Unefer Kinti Amenti, within the whole of the universe, nothing is ever added and nothing is ever lost. And you are watching Take the Gregorian Calendar off of your wall. And at this time, I'm going to leave you all. And I'll see you here tomorrow with my Siva Patah Secret Asar, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we will be addressing the Septepi, which is first time, first frequency specifically. Duau, Duau to all of you. Let me get my thing in here. Hold on, let me see what somebody said. Oh, blessings to you as well. Peaceful, peaceful. Duau, Duau, Queen Mother Goddess, Mutnatart. All right. So I'm leaving here, leaving. Atum Ra Hotep.